mama made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The big your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Then rock with it. Do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fire up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Call. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking at time for Terrence Ferguson. And it sets up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Free inside the 30. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Giants' 1st down.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Giants.
On first down, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. On the sneak, here's Dart. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go, set.
Edwards will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
On third and goal, it's Dart. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
4 down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Trying for the deep ball. It's intercepted. Javon Holland. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway. Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Back to throw. Here starts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jars loose, incomplete. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Black 20, 2 for 1.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Gibbs now from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goff to the air now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
No gain on the run, and how about this? It brings up 4th and goal from the 1.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Like 20. Just go. Turbo's up.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, New York.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Your start now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Terrence Ferguson, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. On the move, past the 40. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
37-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
180. Hold on. What's that?
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That one gains 7. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
14.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
180.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Poyer has it.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
17.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Hard ball. Like 20.
Gibbs will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
2 for 66. Like 20. What's up?
Goff setting the throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. The 50. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Edwards. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he set out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more. Going
to the ground again on 1st. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now Dart's going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Giants, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go, Reed, go, go.
They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Another for Edwards. And this is stopped behind the line as well. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Dart out of the shotgun. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Gone. He's going deep. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Goff on first and 10. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Giants using their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that will tie things up in the third.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. We're into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. And we put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
And the Lions
1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Hits his running back. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing again. It's Goff. Taking a shot deep here. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. The Lions bring it back to even. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darks looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Here's Darts. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. It's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Darts. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Goff on 3rd. This is brought in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down throw from Goff. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Again, Goff. Chased out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Obama.
They're going to throw again. Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now Dart. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Terrence Ferguson, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
Hey, lift!
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
180.
Another one for Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
20.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
180. Jester. What's that?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions jump in front late. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
34. Giants 31.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. He'll look to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Setting up to
line.
pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down, Giants.
Motioning left is their running back. Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep going. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
65 yards is the gain on the play.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Here goes Dart to the air. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Loss of 5 yards.
Dart now against the blitz. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
Giants
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Giants, 38.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.